so many unique side hustle ideas, but today I want to share with you 5 unique side hustle ideas for South Africans in this year. And I know that you might be thinking of this, and that's why I'm bringing it to you. Here at the TJ Tribe, we are always sharing about ideas on how we can improve our income, how we can do business differently. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some side hustles. Side hustle number 1. Start with the skill that you already have. What do I mean by that? I think you were thinking, should I start this? Should I start that? No, I want to give you the principle of doing these things so that it is easy for you to replicate it in whatever that you know how to do. So let's go back to point number 1. Point number 1 is start with a skill that you already know. Let's assume that you're a plumber, an electrician, or you are a builder, or maybe you're a teacher. So maybe you have acquired a skill and you already have this skill and you have been running with this skill maybe for the last 5 years, 10 years, or even 20, it doesn't matter. But the point is you have done it. With this skill, there is 2 things that you can do. The number 1 thing that you can do is that you can actually teach someone else and you can make an income out of that. So what do you mean? TJ, can I teach someone to be a teacher? Yes, you can. Can I teach someone to be a banker? Yes, you can. Can I teach someone to be a plumber? Yes, you can. There are some other people that are maybe early teachers. They are looking for skills to be coached, to be at a level where you are. And there are some plumbers that just know how to do very small things. They don't know how to do big things. Wherever you are, the skill that you've got, there is always someone who is 4, 5, 10 steps behind you. And those people are your potential clients. Make sense? Good. Now let's go on to the next one. The next one is that with the same skill that you've got, yes, the same skill that you've got, you can outsource the same skill for a fee. So if you're a teacher, if you're a project manager, there are people out there, people like me, who are looking for freelancers. People that are going to give them an hour, people that are going to give them 4 hours. And with that, you don't have to leave your job. But you can come through to me, to a person like me, and say, TJ, I am looking at doing ABCD. Maybe you're an administrator, so you're very good at skills of administration and things like that. The other day we employed an administrator for 2 hours a day. The other day we employed someone else who is a sales agent for 8 hours per week. The other day we employed someone else who's a project manager for 4 hours per 3 days, right? So it all just depends what skill you have. And within that skill, you can outsource it for a fee. Yes, my friends. It is a unique side hustle, but I am wanting for you to start with what you have before you go out and buy programs, before you go out and waste your money on things that you may not be good at. Start with what you already have. Let's grow from there. Right? So the skill that you've got, can you teach someone? That's number 1. The skill that you've got, can you outsource it? Simple. Finish and clap. Right. Point number 2. This one here is a little bit close to my heart because I got kids, right? So maybe start a mobile school that teaches or supports homework. Yeah. This is overlooked, especially in the time where parents are beginning to work more and more at home and they do not have the capacity to switch off. They don't have the capacity to do it. There's just a lot that's piling up. But actually, I do not want to say start a mobile school that teaches or supports homework. What I actually want to say is that anything that is associated with kids, it's a winner. Why do I say that? Because all parents want the good for their kids, so they are going to pay for it, right? So find a problem within the aspect of kids and put a price on it. If it is something already that you already know, high five. Yeah. Point number 3. Point number 3, it's not a what like I've given you in point number 2. It is a how. So look at your area, look at your peers, and start identifying problems that you can resolve. By the way, Uber came in to solve a problem. And what was that problem? People wants to be at point A to point B. Okay. Let's connect them with this car. Bingo. It became Uber. Fast food. Nando's, my favorite. Yes. Pizza. And all of these other places. Fast foods became a thing when we didn't have the time to cook. They solved the problem. I can go on with all of these things. Right? Google came in. What problem do they solve? People want to search for stuff, isn't it? They gave it to us. Right, so I can go on. The point is, look for a problem in your area and solve it. I had a bride one point out in the Cape. And basically, he solved a problem. People didn't want to clean their own bins. He started a business where he could clean the bins. Oh, yes. I think it's about 20 rand or so that he charges. Not so sure. But anyways, let's go on. Point number 4. Sell a product that is not easily accessible to others. So you know of a secret place somewhere. You have found it. It's in China or wherever. It's in Germany or whatever it is. We all buy these nice cars and things like that. They're imported from a specific country. And it's because they have found that source and we now buy from them locally. They put a markup. It's a business, right? It is unique. I know of someone, famous DJ. They are actually bringing hair stuff, wigs and all of those weaves and so on from overseas. It's a unique side hustle idea. You don't have to leave your employment to do it, right? This is why I'm sharing this with you. The last one is that recently I tuned in and we spoke about writing books with a bro of mine, and there's another lady that we interviewed, and those guys had written books. There is a unique gem in writing books, guys, right? Why would you want to write a book? You become an authoritative figure when you write a book. You're a specialist now in that area because now you've written a book. Hopefully you're writing a book in the space of things that you understand and you know and you're an expert in it. So now you've written this book, then what? The what part of it is, it can become a business. And the business is, because people are going to read this book and they are struggling in that area, you can create maybe a coaching program, right? So the book is not the actual business. What's around it becomes the business. So you can now create either a coaching business, you help others that are in the same problem that you have identified and where you are an expert, or you can become a speaker within that space. My friends, I've given you 5 unique side hustles, and these are just ideas. There's plenty of them. I want you to start something. And I think where you can start off from is what the number 1 point. Start with what you have and then grow from there and branch out from there. If this information has been great to you, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel. That way we know that you are here, you're close to the fire. And over and above that, maybe hit the notification button. And that way when we go live and we are talking about these things, you are the first to know and you never miss anything. My name is TJ. We'll check you out on the next video. Thanks for watching.